I learned about reading historical fiction with illustrations. Historical fiction are stories that didn't really happen but are based on events in history. Illustrations are decorations or visual explanations of a text. There are many ways to illustrate a person, place, event, or story. Authors sometimes don't explain everything that you need to know in a story. So you need to make guesses, which are also called inferences, about what happens and why it happens. In this story, Gabriel and his family go to the creek bed where he found gold. The text says, "His eyes were wide and his mouth was open." People do this when they are surprised or amazed. So you can infer that astounded means to be amazed or surprised, and Dad is feeling amazed and surprised. An example of historical fiction from World History in 12 Hops, Tim's Journey Through Time, Dinosaurs. A boy named Tim was having trouble with his history speech. He then saw a book he hadn't ever seen before. He looked at a picture in the book and was immediately transported to the time of dinosaurs. I can infer from this video that I am trying to get the dinosaur's attention because I am waving at the dinosaur. Acronyms. Acronyms are a type of abbreviation. They are words formed by combining the initial brackets first letters of a group of words. Examples: PIN, personal identification number. Laser, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Scuba, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Some examples of acronyms are ANZAC, which stands for Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. NASA, which stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. ATM, which stands for Automatic Teller Machine, and radar, which stands for Radio Detection and Ranging. The proper pronunciation of this word is apparatus. The proper pronunciation for this word is NASA. I practiced identifying odd and even 4-digit numbers. Odd numbers are numbers that end in 1, 3, 7, and 9. Even numbers are numbers that end in 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. If you want to know whether a number is odd or even, you need to look at the last digit, which is the digit in the ones place. Then you need to decide whether it is an odd or even number. For example, the number 1357 is an odd number because the last digit is a 7 and 7 is an odd number. Another example is the number 9826. This number is an even number because the last digit is a 6 and 6 is an even number. Quarter past times on analog clocks. At quarter past the hour, the minute hand has traveled a quarter of the way around the analog clock face. This clock shows quarter past 1, At 1/4 past the hour hand has moved a little way past the hour. Can you see that the hour hand has travelled just past the 1? It is only a quarter of the way between 1 and 2. This clock face shows 8:15, also known as 8:15. The shorthand, which is the hour hand, has moved a little way past the hour, and the longhand, which is the minute hand, has travelled a quarter of the way around the analog clock face. สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนหนูชื่ออเมเลียค่ะหนูอายุ9 ขวบค่ะหนูไม่เคยกินขนมไทยหนูเคยกินแต่กล้วยทอดค่ะหนูชอบกินกล้วยทอดเพราะว่ากล้วยทอดอร่อยมากค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ I learned that sometimes it's not very possible to be cheerful or happy. When you feel like things are not so great, you can see if you can find anything that is not so bad about the situation you are in. If you can't find anything, that is okay, but if you try, you just might find something to cheer you up. From this video, I learned people can be worried or unhappy like one of the characters in this story, Giraffe. Giraffe had spotted a spider and hid up a tree because he was very scared. You can also give your friends support. For example, when Zebra patiently talked to Giraffe and gave him support for as long as Giraffe needed it. When Giraffe couldn't see the spider anymore, he came down from the tree, but once more he saw the spider. Instead of hiding up the tree, Giraffe felt brave because he was with his friend. Giraffe was going to ask Spider a question, but the spider was afraid of Giraffe. An example of a situation I was in was when I asked my mother for an apple, but she forgot. Instead, my mother gave me tinned peaches. This was okay because I got to eat the peaches that I haven't been eating for quite a while. It was also okay because I could save my apple for next time.